everybody, happy holidays. A quick vlog on the Ferguson protest hugs photograph made by Johnny Nguyen of Portland police officer Brent Barnum hugging 12-year-old Devontae Hart at a protest where the young Hart had his own free hugs campaign. The police officer said, "Can I have a hug?" And what you see is what happened after that. That photograph has been, at this point, shared something like 400,000 times. But one person said that it's not real and it's not indicative of what's going on. Look, the real problem is that mainstream media primarily has become a kind of echo chamber for racism, and it has been in turn echoed by social media, and it gives everybody the perspective or the idea that racism now is worse than it was in the 60s and all of this jazz, when many of the people saying that weren't even alive. I was. That's not the case at all. Race relations have never been better. Interracial marriage is not a concern. For people to say that is absolutely garbage. The problem is, and I've said it before and I'll say it again, that we have low economic paying jobs, poor paying jobs in so much of the country, that white men who are not well educated, who normally would work in steel mills in the past, are now police officers, and they don't know how to get along with their African American counterparts, and I'm frankly speaking most likely to think negative about them. That is the problem. So what we really need to do is concentrate on getting manufacturing jobs back in here so that people who have low skills, regardless of color, can have another alternative to get well-paying jobs. And then we need to retrain our police officers, regardless of color, on how to be super people emotionally, like arguably, really, Brett Barnum, which gets to my other point. Not every police officer is the same. And just because a police officer is white doesn't mean the police officer is bad. And that's the other narrative that's put out there. So we really have to think about people on the individual basis and stop trying to group them by color. Stop being racist.